What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a request from one of my subscriber. She was asking what are the basic or the primary tool for a beginner. And yep, I was once a beginner as well when I started building my deck. That was my very first project when I purchased my house. So yep, I built my deck with a very minimal tool, and I only have three tools that I built my deck. So the very primary tool that I have was my circular saw. I have this for like 8 years now. This 6.5 circular saw that I have, and the drill that I have, and of course added on your hammer as well. Like, like this is the three tools that I have. So the deck that I built, it was a pretty decent size, and I did it good. And yep, it was a very I haven't filmed the whole process when I built that one because it's so hard, and it is not my intention to film it because like I was a beginner at that time when I built that deck. And yep, and it's so hard to film and do the project at the same time. So that was that's the very first drill that the very first tool that I have. Tool, the hammer, the drill, and the circular saw. So for the drill, like if you have the impact, if you already have existing drill, like the impact drill, that would be good. But if you don't, then there's a standard drill. This work as well. So the only thing is you just work with the torque here, as you can see it here. You can just adjust this one. Like you can. This one is like I have this one for like 8 years, probably 8 years or more. And you can just adjust the torque in here, as you can see this number in here. So whatever you need, you can set it to high or low, or you can just put it, as you can see it here, this sign, like you could drill it through. So it's just a standard drill that I have, and the circular saw and the hammer. So everything was like when I started as a beginner, I never thought that I go deeper to it because I'm very hesitant. But when I did see it, the progress of the project that I have, that I know that I could do it. So the savings that I could have on that project, I start purchasing some of my existing tools in here, as you can see. And there's the savings I have for that, because if I hire someone to do my deck, they asked me to pay for like 10 grand. It's a pretty decent sized deck, and I did it really good, and everything was planned. That's the most important thing. Like every project that you're gonna do, and like you have to make a plan with it. Like just make some sketch and measurement as well. So yep, everything was started there, and tools that I have, very minimal tool, and I did it. So my very advice to a beginner, like my subscriber, she asked me to do this. So never purchase a tool that you don't need it. Like some people, they were so impulsive. Like if they could see some good deals or very good price, like don't be impulsive with the tools. Like just buy the particular tool on for the project that that you've been doing, or project that you want to do. Just buy that particular tool for that project. All right. So, and most important thing is don't, like once you started a project, never, don't give up. Just keep going on. Ask some advice, ask some, you could ask your whatever friends or pro in the social media, that you could ask them for any advice or suggestion. And for me, I could suggest, when it comes to tools, like just buy the rigid. Like for me, I have a very good success in every project that I have. I have like 100% success in every project that and also the most important thing to buy rigid is the lifetime warranty. Like there's no any other brand, tool brand, that gives that all you gotta do is just buy the tool that you need, register it. Once you register it, you have a lifetime warranty. Whenever you get a problem with it, just send it back to them, or or they're gonna fix it, or most of the time they'll send you the new one. And also, for this video, I'm not affiliated or never been sponsored with these tools, but I just really love it. I just really love it. It will do the job. like as a beginner, I would really suggest there's a, it's not a beginner tool, but for the beginner, uh, it's a very less expensive. So I would always suggest. And you can see I have the wall circular saw in here. I just purchased this one from a marketplace because, like, when my truck was stolen, most of my primary tool were there, and yeah, it was gone. So I need to start all over again. So if you see, like as you can see here, I have my some other rigid tools in here. So I start purchasing those because I have a big project coming up. So yeah, for the beginner, it's like what I've said, like never purchase a tool like you don't need it for your project. Like, like always plan. Like that's a key for every project that you want to accomplish. Like just buy those tools that you really needed for that particular project. And yep, also one thing that I could add it on, if you wanna, if you do it all by yourself, of course you need the clamps. You need the clamps because that would be your extra hand. Like doing, I have a bunch of clamps in here, but this is not just the clamps I have. I have a lot of clamps because I've been doing woodworking. I've been building cabinets, and I have my Craig tools as well in the other corner. But as a beginner, you don't have to go that farther. Only if you figure it out that you you're into it, or if you want to go deeper and dive with the woodworking, then you could start purchasing Craig tools, like all those pocket hole jigs they have, those hardware jigs, the ripcut track. That's also very good for the beginner. But for now, just like like for just like what I said, the video is intended for the beginner. Only three tools that you need. There's only three tools that you need for the for as a beginner. So the circular saw, just like what I said, the circular saw. This one you could rip a wider or a longer board just for the just using the circular saw, and you don't need a table saw. Just like what I said, if you want to go deeper, you could purchase the table saw or and the miter saw as well, because that would be a game changer if you want to go deeper with it. So that was the thing, because in woodworking or DIY stuff, there's only two things that you need to do: cutting and the fastening, right? So for the cutting, you can use this one. You could rip any kind of material that you need to. And for fastening, you could always use the standard drill. And just like what I said, you could always adjust the torque in here from low to high. And of course, the hammer. Yep, because every household should have this tool. And if you notice, if you see, I have a bunch of drill in here. These are different types of drill. I have this, like what I said, this is the impact drill, which you can use this one like for fastening or for drilling. But I don't advise using this one for drilling, using the drill bits. I always use the standard drill. I would say this a standard drill could do a lot of things, like not like the impact drill. So I have also this impact wrench as well over here, which I use mostly if I do if I like mostly I build decks. So like using those longer bolts and nuts, I always use this one for the has more torque, and could also use the one for changing your tires during the season. Yep, you can use that one as well. But mostly here I use it for my because I'm a weekend warrior. Like mostly I build decks and fences, but most of my other time I'm doing a cabinets as well. So yep, we just doing it here in my small shed. And yep, just like what I said, I was once a beginner like you. If you want to go deeper into it, you could always purchase, because like a lot of savings you could have if you're gonna do it by yourself. You could have a lot of save a lot of money rather than hiring those those contractors. They're really good. I'm not against them, because I'm one of them. Like now I've been like doing stuff in a different household, and yep, DIYing stuff, you could save a lot of money. Like 75% of those expenses, like decks, I only spend like 1,200 on my decks build my three tools that I have, and with all the materials. I only spend 1,200 for that, and I save like like almost 10,000 for the for the expenses that I if I hire someone like those pro. Well, like, then I did it good. I did it the I accomplish it with the way that I want, the size that I want, and yeah, for that savings that I have, I purchased tools, and everything started from there. And then there's some somebody referred me to a friend, and along the way, I purchased and upgraded my tools, but I never went out from rigid, because first thing is I'm already in this platform, because the battery is the one that the battery is the one that really hard to give up, because like for just one type of battery you could use all these tools that you have in rigid. So the second thing is rigid never disappoint me in all the projects that I have. I have some DeWalt. I have at least two DeWalt tools, but my majority of it were all rigid. Yep, those are the things. And number three is most important, the lifetime warranty. There's no any other tool has that lifetime warranty. All you gotta do is purchase the rigid tools, register it, and you have the lifetime warranty. If you have a problem with it, with the tools after a year or so, whenever, all you gotta do is send it back to them, and they will fix it. Or most of the time, like they will send you the brand new one. But for me, I never had a problem with my rigid tools. Just like what I said, I'm not affiliated, I'm not being sponsored by rigid, but if they do, I would love to have it. But yep, I never had a broken whatever, like I got a problem with my rigid tools. My brad nailer, like this is a game changer for me, because when I start building a cabinet, I used to use a screw to build the cabinet boxes. But since I find that it's more efficient to use the brad nailer, so I purchased this one, and it's a game changer for me. Like this 18 gauge. I have my 23 gauge, but probably it's in my other toolbox. And yep, I have my miter saw. It was set up outside because I have an upcoming project, and my table saw as well. I have my rigid 10-inch table saw, which I really love it. Like no complaint about it. As long as for me, as long as it do the job, then I don't have a problem with it. So, yep, for there are wires out there, or for especially for the beginners out there, like just like what I said, never like savings. Doing stuff in your house is a really good thing. Not only for savings, but like you could save a lot of money, but also like to accomplish a project, especially you did it by yourself. It's a really for me it's a when I build my kitchen cabinet, I haven't filmed that process, because I was so reluctant to to film that one, because maybe I couldn't do it better, I couldn't make it that good. But yeah, it turns out good. I was intimidated the first time, but when I first started it, I just said like I could do this, and with my tools, I have all the tools the for building the cabinets. So everything went great, and it looks great. And yep, you could also check those videos that when I build my built-in cabinet, or I don't know what it calls, console cabinet, whatever. But I know I did it great. I did it really good, because after that project, I have some caller or message me to build for their house as well. So there's some probably there are several clients that I did a cabinet. Like I would say they were happy, and they were my loyal client as well. So most of the household furniture, I did it myself. I did it for them, and yep. And everything started with just three tools that I had, and yep, it was all good. And if you really want to go deeper with it, you could start purchasing all these. This a miter, this angle finder. This is a really helpful tool for me installing all those crown moldings. You can check some other videos in YouTube as well. Like this tool was also a lot of help. It's also a game changer for installing, to make life easy installing a crown molding, because every household there is no house that has a perfect 90 degrees corner. Well, with the help of this, you could always achieve those tight corners for the crown molding that you're gonna install, and it only costs like $13, and it will make the your life easy installing that one. And I got all this one. I have this uh this level box I have. So this, if you have your table saw, want to set your blade really into 90 degrees, so this would help a lot. And I'm gonna make a video for this as well, a separate video. But yep, only if you're gonna go deeper with if you really want to dive into a woodworking or yeah, woodworking stuff. So yeah, but only three tools that you need if you're a beginner, because you only need two things to do when you're doing project: cutting and fastening. So alright guys, if you think that this video is helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also that notification bell as well. And you could always leave a comment if you want to suggest, or if you think that you could also give an idea to every DIYers out there. And also, if you're a pro, you could always skip this video, because what's better, or but for DIYers out there, if just like what I said, if you think this is helpful, you could hit that like button. All right, and see you in the next one. Ciao.